This dump truck in front of Zach and I right now is we're on our way to Mendelson. It's probably about 20 years old, give or take. Here in Ohio, we have 30-day tags. They must have been extremely desperate when they bought this thing recently. The tags expire April 28th, so yes. Today's the 25th, so they just purchased this thing. Gee, Merry Christmas. Oh. Now, here's a table, Zach. This is a table. $300. Yeah. That would be really cool to have. That's exactly what I need for Michael. Look at that. He would look perfect in this. There we go. That's what I need for Michael. They got so much. Here you go, Zach. You could chillax in this. Have a seat, Zach. It's only $600. $600 for these chairs that have already been through hell. Yeah. See, ooh, what do we? You guys thinking what I'm thinking? If I could. Do you see what I see? See it? See, there's 3 of them here. For $10, $9.50. That would be perfect. Yeah. Making it look pretty cool. I better hold on to this. But you never know what you're going to find here. Right? Desk, 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 desk. No. I think I'm going to be ordering one online. These are like $125 right here. Well, that was fun at Mendelson's. Got a couple things. As you know, I purchased this thing right here. There was 3 of them. I didn't want to buy a bunch of them because I didn't know how it was going to work out. Well, if anything, check it out. That looks pretty cool. Now, I had to modify a little bit, but I just pretty much... And initially what I did was stick the... I had to bend this back a little because the styrofoam head... Yeah, you can cut a hole, make the hole wider, but that's just to make a mess. You know what I mean? So I bent this. I figured, you know what? I'm using this obviously for those masks. So I actually kind of bent it in half. It was real easy. And it turned out pretty good, I think. Not too bad, you know. $10 for 3 of those darn things. So... it's probably cheaper than buying paper towel racks, which I have to get mine back. It's currently holding Twisty the Clown right now. Got an orange bust here. But I figured I went ahead, I stopped at a Hobby Lobby. I gotta go back there. Got some more paint. I wanted to see how these coveralls were gonna, hold up on this. I had a strong feeling what it was gonna look like since I already have one in there. But these particular coveralls, every time I turn on a camera, I always have to stumble and follow my words. So I figure what I'll do is paint this first. So I got some paint. And, I don't mind. It's kind of fun. I like doing that sort of thing. And if it looks all right, after I put the mask on, if that size looks all right, I might just leave it as is. Then I got to thinking while I was there, I may actually cut this in half, all right? It's not very, it's more like a PVC, I guess you could say. It's not very thick. It's not plaster or anything like that. I don't really know the proper material that you see for a lot of mannequins, what they use. But this is a kind of a cheap plastic, like a PVC. So it should be pretty easy to cut in half, and then that way I can pretty much get what I was looking for anyways. And so yeah, this should be interesting. Hopefully it turns out all right. If not, I just threw away $25. Never did that before. And while I was at Hobby Lobby, okay, this print right here, I love Quentin Tarantino films, as you could probably tell. Okay? Well, that's not his. Okay, here's Pulp Fiction. But I love Quentin Tarantino films. This print right here is a large print. It's 55 horizontally by 40. While I was at Hobby Lobby, if I wanted to have this thing custom framed, it would cost like $350. I've had this print now for probably, I don't know, since 2004 I've had this print. I remember now where I used to live at. I bought it at a place. It was an old record store close to where I used to live. And I bought this print there for like $12. And I was so thrilled because I absolutely love this print, mainly due because it's my favorite Quentin Tarantino film. And it's just something about it looks really cool. Well, anyways, while I was at Hobby Lobby, they had like that wasting time. These people have better things to do. Yeah, it's a canvas, duh. Yeah, it's just a white canvas, and I think it'll look so much better. Granted, it's like $85, but I knew it was going to cost, a few dollars to have something like that done. But I figured that'll probably do just fine. I like it. I'll give it more of a three-dimensional pop out from the wall, and eventually I do have some ideas of what I'd like to do in here, but I don't know. Not bad. I think it'll look so much better than as it is sitting there right now. And believe it or not, in this corner right here, when I was painting in there, I actually moved Michael over here in this corner. It looks pretty damn cool, but I just don't have the heart to remove Michael from behind the bar because he's kind of like a bouncer back there. He intimidates, any guests that I've had in the past. I can't say present because, well, I suck on guests, but I don't know. There's just something about having his presence here at the bar. Don't you think? I'll just add in the sound effects later. Okay, I'm done. I finally finished this bust. What do you think? No, that I knew I was going to cut it in half. Okay, I knew I was going to cut it in half. Okay, I took you guys to Mendelson's, looked around, I seen this, I wasn't expecting this, I almost walked away. But then when I went to see the price, they had it for 35 bucks. I got it knocked down to 15. Mainly because I tried to explain that it should have came with the legs, because according to their website, they just show a mannequin. So I got it down to 15. Hey, you got to do that, you know? You can't just always expect to have people walk all over you, but I know that I'm going to do this one more time, at least one more time, for, like I mentioned earlier, for Mr. Warlock right here. Hopefully you guys are seeing that. I do love these little iron things that I got there. That's cool as hell. For that price, 10 bucks for 3 of them. It's perfect for those masks. So yeah, this is what I was going for. I initially seen busts around this size on eBay or Amazon, and it wasn't the prices that I was intimidated, but I figured, you know what, if I can actually go pick one up, if they had any there at Mendelson's, voila, boom. So yeah, the paint, it turned out well. I know it's a little shiny, it's a little glossy, but you know what, I can't rip my skin off. I'm not a painter or an artist in that form in any way, so I figured taking this and painting brown boots and ivory, and they're both satin, painting that over this and just taking my time, I think it turned out pretty good. Like I said, I'm no painter or anything like that. I used to draw a lot, but oh well. But that's what I was going for, and I look at it this way. The lower half now, I can use this as a garbage can. Why not? So, yeah, if you guys are looking to do something similar for your masks, and you've been seeing so many of them out there like I have, I mean, yeah, there's some really great looking concepts of these, you know, of our favorite villains or even sci-fi guys. Some of them are just absolutely amazing. So I figured, you know what, I'm just going to do another DIY like I did with, you know, the NHK over there. So there we go. I could finally find now a glass display or a really nice bookshelf to put them on. I really like to put it behind glass. That way I don't have to worry about, you know, any dust building up over them or anything like that. So, and as I look at the oven right now, it is almost time for my son's pizza to be ready. So that's a good time for me to say, well, guys, thanks again. I hope you enjoyed this video, this little DIY. All right, guys, well, that's it for me. Thanks again for watching. You know what to do. Like, share, subscribe. Any of that is, well, truly appreciated by me. Until next time, we'll see you later at the bar downstairs. Literally. Well, used to be literally. All right, got to get his pizza ready. It's almost 2 minutes. All right, 2 minutes. See? I'm not kidding you. See? His pizza's almost done.